Alright, excuse my fan as always, but I'm going to just get straight into this build and then Rant after. So we're going to start off with the CP. We got an off-meta build here. CP, Fighting Finesse, Master at Arms, Ironclad, and Resilience, because we don't have Rallying Cry. Red CP, Fortified, Sustained by Suffering, Pain's Refuge, Survival Instincts. Green CP, the only important things, War Mount and Gifted Rider, because it's Mount Simulator of Cyrodiil, and the actual most important is Break Fall, and then Rationer and Liquid Efficiency are always cool to have. Getting into the skills, back bar, we got Reviving Barrier as always, get the 10% mag recovery, this can also save your life, yada yada. Restoring Focus. What, bro, who is that? Well, look at this guy, anyways. Restoring Focus, the one that gives Stam back, it's just better, and the Stam sustain is harder than the mag sustain. Resolving Vigor, you're hot, plus your minor resolve. Poison Injection, just because it's fun and I didn't know what else to put here. I'm sure there's some other ability. This is a flex spot, you can put whatever you want. Honor the Dead, this is our burst heal and it helps sustain our mag over the Healing Soul. Extended Ritual, obviously this is a cleanse and it's OP, and Restoring Light is OP. We're base Templar, so we have to use a Templar thingy, and so I went with this. Ultimate, I got Corrosive on, because this is basically what we're crutching on. Call me E-Man the Chosen. Our spammable is Stone Giant. The whole point of this build, I was just randomly streaming. I was like, let me stream ESO. And I'm streaming, and somebody said, Make Poop Fist work. Make Poop Fist work. And I was just trying a bunch of random off-meta builds, and you're going to see all those videos eventually. I was like, okay, let me try Stone Giant. And, well, this build is actually kind of decent. I'm not going to lie to you. It's actually a decent build. It applies Stagger, which increases their damage taken by 60 per stack for 6 seconds, which basically you can increase your damage by 180. So it's actually nice, especially with the ESO on, the double dot poisons, and Poison Injection. You actually get quite a bit of extra damage from it. We have Igneous Weapons, our Major Brutality. There's not much to say about this. This is your spammable. It actually does decent damage. It's not terrible. ESO, Major Breach for when our Corrosive not up. Give us some more consistent damage. Fossilize. This is our stun and does a little bit of damage, so it's not bad. And then we have Blast Bones. Obviously, Blast Bones hits really hard, does a bunch of damage, and puts major and minor defile on them, so it goes crazy. This is why we use this. Are any of these skills changeable? Yes. If you want this build to be better than it is, just take off Stone Giant. You can go dual wield and use Blood for Blood. You can go Crushing Shock. You can use Elemental Weapon. You can really replace this with any other spell if you want to. But this is just so much cooler, and that's kind of the point of this build. It's just off meta. It's not meta cheese like everybody's using, and it's actually not bad. We got 14 points in the Magicka, 18 points in the health, 32 in the stamina, and we got the Warrior on, obviously because we have Earthen Heart. I don't have food on really. I have this food on. I was just kind of troll using it because I didn't want to use a Bear Haunch, but this should be Bear Haunch. You'll get slightly over 30k. You'll have about 30.2k HP, and then your recovery is fine enough. It's good enough. You get like 5,500 weapon damage. I think you can get up to 6k possibly if you get continuous attack while you're in Cyrodiil. You have 2,600 crit resistance, so it's not terrible. Obviously, you gotta use resilience. 26k on your front bar, 30k on your back bar. I have a staff and a bow because I'm a Giga Chad. That's what we do out here. Getting into the sets. First set's nothing too special. We just have a precise Order's Wrath staff because, like I said, we're crutching off of corrosive, so I just went with precise. Can also go Nern. Obviously, you see Hammer crafted this for me. Increased crit damage and crit chance. So why not? Why am I using crit chance and Order's Wrath? Because our back bar set, double dot poisons, don't forget, is Phoenix Moth, and I have a bow. Originally, I was going to do Sword and Board or Ice Staff, but I couldn't find one to buy. All I could find was a Resto Staff and a bow, and I was going to go Resto Staff, but my Resto Staff skill line is not upgraded. So I ended up with a bow, and it's actually fun. So it worked out. If you don't know what Phoenix mod does, when you heal yourself or an ally, you get minor courage and minor force if you heal yourself, or they do, which is 250 weapon spell damage, and then you obviously minor force is 10% crit damage, so it's not bad, right? You can put this on your teammate. It's really just, I use it for myself. It's all that matters to me is myself. I'm selfish. It's what I do. I have on Bloodspawn, like I said, we're crutching off corrosive, so Bloodspawn makes the most sense. Can also use Zons. Zons is not bad. It's actually nice little extra damage, especially with stagger ticks. Then it hits 180 damage extra per tick, so it's not bad. So Zons could work too, also gives you a little bit more crit chance. Heavy trainee chest, we are in 4 medium, 2 heavy, 1 light. Yeah, I have a bunch of stam enchants on just because I was too lazy to switch anything. It's just what I had. Obviously, you should probably just go all tri-stat enchants, and then, you know, I'm Imperial, by the way. I know people are going to ask. People are still going to ask because you're probably going to miss this. Triple infused weapon jewelry, and then I have Markin. You can use Monomyth, you can use Saint and Seducer, just use whatever you like. Death Dealers, whatever is more comfortable to you. If you don't like using Markin, don't use it. The build's a template. Never copy and paste the build. It's never going to work. You're probably not as good as the person's build you're copying. You're not as good as the player as them. You're not going to get the same results. You don't have the same play style. Change it up. Do something else. It's just kind of what you do. The rotation, after you buff up, is you just kind of poke them with this. Bang. Hit them with that and put your Elisus. And then you'll up this. You'll hit that, and then you'll stun, and then throw it out. My game's kind of laggy, I don't know why. So again, you'll pull up your blast bones, then you'll stomp the floor, fossilize, and then throw out your rocks, like you're the little girl from Avatar that's blind. That's the Earthbender. So yeah, the build's really fun. I can kind of see, let's see what kind of damage I have on this. With the, Bang, 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 bang. Oh my lord. Okay, yeah, don't do what I just did. I got 20k DPS. I'm kind of trashed though. So that's what we got. We got this beautiful build. Now for my rant. So I was streaming the other day, and I rage quit off Werewolf's Mean. I didn't feel like playing ESO because ESO's terrible, but that's not the point of this. The rant. The rant is the point is I started reacting to ESO build videos, and I was watching the ESO build videos. I'm obviously ready to quit ESO, and I watch these build videos. Some Baba guy and some other person and some other person, and I look at these build videos, and I was like, what am I looking at? This guy had the worst build I've ever seen. It was almost as bad as Zyno's last PvP build, where he put Empower on and told people that Empower was going to carry the PvP build. It was almost as bad as that, possibly worse. I don't know. Because this guy had 3,300 weapon damage on his front bar, unbuffed, granted. Not like it would have helped, because he wouldn't even hit 4k weapon damage, or spell damage. He was using, like, Earthen Heart and Siphoning. And he's using Swallow Soul. And he had Blue Spinners, Arcane Jewelry, and the video had 6k views. He did no damage, and the gameplay he put in the video was him 8v1ing and heavy attacking people in a BG. So it inspired me. I was like, clearly, I mean, I go out and I make builds and I try to 1vx, and I always get 1vx for all my build videos and maybe some duels and maybe a little bit of BG. But I give up. I give up. I'm gonna go do some crazy off-meta things like this, and use Stone Fist, right? And use Phoenix Moth, and use sets that aren't full meta. And I'm just gonna slap on BG montage. Not even a great one. It's just gonna be a lazy one, because apparently nobody cares about the gameplay. That guy was heavy attacking. He was heavy attacking. using Swallow Soul and Fossilize and did no damage. And he's just AV1ing people. So clearly people don't care about the gameplay. It doesn't matter how hard I try, what kind of great, amazing clips I get. If I want to put gameplay, I'll just make a 1vx montage and I don't care. So thank you for listening to my rant. And that is all we have for today. Let's get into our beautiful BG and 1v1s, because I dueled. Don't worry, I dueled. That's how I got most of these clips. Most of these clips are going to be duel clips opposed to BG clips. But let's get into little trash montages we will have in these next few videos.